Hey everybody, I'm Anthony Viducci, and here's another episode of Decoded, along with
Darren Orff. We're going to talk about some of the news in tech this week.
Yep.
We have some. I feel like this is like the good, the bad, and the ugly episode. But you'll see.
yeah, you'll see
what
the
we're
ugly
talking
at the end. It's going to get really fun.
So let's just go ahead and start off.
Okay.
So I think one of the most exciting things that came out this week is Sony is going to be, or is rumored to be, releasing their VR headset at GDC next week.
All right, so now we'll get sort of an Oculus Rift-like, possibly, for the PlayStation 4.
What I'm excited about is I'm just excited to see what a major OEM is going to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to look incredibly
Well, you've seen their headsets.
It's going to be...
They've had headsets that have been at E3, and we actually thought we might have seen this headset at Kazuo Hirai's keynote at CES. It didn't show up.
Right.
So it'll be...
It'll be very futuristic looking, very PlayStation-y. I guess there's going to be a lot of lights on it.
Right. And a lot of people are calling it a Oculus Rift killer. I think both can exist.
I don't think it's a killer because Oculus is probably not going to exist on the consoles. At least I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean they might have aspirations for that, but I think this is going to be a Sony PlayStation kind of peripheral, and I think it'll just, I don't know, it's just kind of, we don't know much about it at this
I
point,
think they'll coexist, and for those who haven't tried the Oculus Rift, it's awesome.
Yeah,
it's amazing. I mean,
we got to try the Crystal Cove
Yeah.
when we were at CES, and which is the latest iteration of the Oculus.
Mm-hmm.
And like when they first came out, I was like, "Oh, these are really novel and cool."
Yeah, I definitely thought it was not. In fact, I actually didn't think I would ever want to play it, and then when I put the headset on, it completely changed my mind. It's definitely, you're in the game. There's no doubt about it.
And I think we can all agree that the future of gaming will be attached to your face.
Definitely attached to your face.
Well, let's go ahead and move on.
Yeah, let's move it on to, what are we talking about next?
The next thing we're going to talk about is at South by Southwest, obviously, was
the
this
release
past weekend.
of the SDK for Google's
wearables.
Yep.
I've mentioned this online a couple times now. I'm really looking forward to this because wearables for me at this moment in time, I'm not on board yet, you know. Like I haven't seen anything to get me
needs
really
to be opened
excited.
up. I mean, you can't just have the same 20 fitness apps on your wearables. We need more. I want to see a lot more on there.
Mm-hmm.
Google will definitely make it opening it up will make it a better experience for everybody. I think you'll see a ton more apps being developed for the wearables. So that's what it's for. So.
And what really makes me excited is I think there was a rumor last week or 2 weeks ago that LG is being tapped to do Google's smartwatch, and I know we love the Nexus, and so I'm the Nexus 5, that is, and so I'm just really excited to see this partnership, the space is growing, the applications are growing.
Yeah.
It's starting to become something that I'm like...
Yeah, no, wearable tech is definitely here to stay. We're going to see a lot. I think I saw something online as I was coming in today that said there's going to be wearable headset, like up here somewhere you're going to wear it.
Like a hat?
Yeah, like a band. I saw that. I was
like a Geordie LaForge visor?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Or it could be one of the 80 sweatbands that you just wrap around.
I know you'd like that.
I'm going to bring mine back. I still have it in the car. I don't throw anything out.
All right, well, let's go ahead and talk about the thing maybe we're not too excited about. I know...
Oh, my favorite. Go ahead, introduce it so that way I can laugh at it.
For years, Neil Young's been talking about how... our MP3s,
you see my face
digital
music.
Smile, I know. Digital music is just not as great a quality as the musicians would hope it to be. And, what you're buying from iTunes, that's probably true. It's not the best quality.
It isn't the best quality.
So his solution, which he has posted this on Kickstarter...
and a lot of people bought it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money.
Is to develop a player. It's called the Pono Music Player. And essentially, it's supposed to be basically a high-definition iPod. Now, there's a couple things about this before I let you off.
I will not say a word. Go ahead, keep going.
There's a couple things about this that confuses me at first glance. First, iPods are pretty much done.
They're gone.
Their sales have been dropping for a while, and I think even Apple has recognized it, and I don't think they're even making more versions.
They're completely finished.
And then on top of that, I just don't see the market there at all.
For a new player.
But what's surprising is that the Kickstarter itself has about $2.5 million. It only asked for $800,000.
I would like to
it
know
has-
the age category of those people. I
It'll
would
be-
love to know the age category.
It'll be
of those
interesting.
people.
I mean, there's 7,800 people backed it. Now, I think what's important to note is that a lot of these Kickstarter-only devices are signed by artists or like have a
Yeah.
signature series. So maybe there's a collectible
Yeah,
craze there, but-
if you're with the collectibles or if you're in love with Neil Young, obviously, and you get all this stuff signed up and it looks very pretty and elegant, fine, good for you. But if you look at the device,
I don't really understand the
it's
design.
so ridiculous.
Well, the design of it is it's a triangle.
It's a triangle like this big, and it's
Half the screen
half
is
of it
buttons.
is a screen and half is buttons. No, at all. My favorite part is if you watch the Kickstarter video. The best part about it is if you're trying to get the best audio quality, sure, maybe they've designed it well. Your headphones have to be just as good, because if you use $12 headphones, or my favorite is those white headphones that everybody has.
Yeah.
If you use those, I don't care what the device is, it's going to sound bad. It will just make bad audio worse. So enjoy whatever they're making. I can't believe
I'm
that
not going to
somebody's making this.
refute their claim that maybe they can output music at better quality than, say, your average iPod.
They do.
But
I guarantee you they do. But the end result has to be, you have to be playing it. If you play it on $10,000 stereo speakers, sure, you're going to hear it. If you play it on one of those little boom things that you get on TV for $19.95, sorry, no.
Yeah.
So
and I guess like I just don't see. I just feel like who's not going to want to just listen to music on their smartphones?
yeah, and I'm going to have to put this in my pocket as well as carry
And
my
it's a
phone.
triangle, so it doesn't really fit in your pocket that great.
Where am I? It's like it's
It's
most
generation
ridiculous
one.
shape.
I mean, we'll
Yeah.
see like what comes out of this Kickstarter. I guess think it's just kind of like a weird tech anomaly, in my opinion.
Yeah, good luck. I hope everybody that bought it is happy with it. Remember to go spend at least $15,000 on a pair of headphones so you can actually hear the quality that you just suck it into buying.
Mhm.
And I know they have a music store too,
Yeah.
right? They have a
and I
music
think
store.
What it seemed
So
like
it's
from that
another
video-
store you got to go and buy.
And I think each song is like $2 or something. And
Yeah, I
don't
don't
know.
mind paying a premium for better audio. That completely makes sense to me. Although you can, if you're riffing your own albums off, you can adjust the bit rate. I mean, if you use 256 bit rate, I guarantee you your sound quality is going to boost
Mhm.
on your phone. They've just made a 128 bit smart card that you could put in your phone. That means I can take 128 gigs of music with me wherever I go at a premium rate. Sorry, I just don't see this.
Yeah.
I could keep going, but I'm not going to.
But we'll leave it
I'm
at that.
I'm a little heated on it because I think it's the most ridiculous thing.
We'll see. We'll keep our eye on it and see what's going to happen with it.
Yeah,
but
maybe
right
we'll
now-
get one in and we'll
And
talk about
we'll
it,
talk about
especially after they see this.
Right, but until then, so next week we will talk more tech on Decoded.
Yeah, I'm Anthony Verducci,
And I'm Darren Orff.
and this is Poppy Mechanics. We'll
and-
see you next time.
And this is Decoded. See you later.